On behalf of our high school principal and all the teachers and students, I would like to welcome you in Otwock. We are really grateful that you agreed to visit us. Otwock is immensely important for the suffering of the innocents, for the suffering of the victims of Holocaust, the victims of Shoah. But at the same time, Otwock is a place of reconciliation, a place where you, Jewish people, and we, Polish Christians, can try to build a bridge between our nations, between our religions.
On behalf of the school, and let me also say on behalf of the school to the students from Otwock, it is our pleasure to be with you here tonight, and it's really our honor to be welcomed into your school, to be able to have this opportunity to talk and to dialogue. For the students from New York, who may or may not know this, but my wife Lisa, who I think most of you guys have met, her grandmother Dorothy was born in Otwock and raised here until, of course, the years of the Shoah. She has very fond memories of her childhood. She also survived in part because she was hidden by multiple different people in town and then ultimately in other places in Poland. She spent most of the war as a hidden child. And she started returning here about 10 years ago, maybe a little more, and she met Piotr. Piotr is sitting in the front row, sort of my connection to Otwock. And she was able to come back and visit her house and started these connections so that today we are able to come and have these, what in Hebrew we would call a mifgash, an opportunity to come together, to think together, to talk, and to hopefully realize that we're all pretty much the same. We may have things that we disagree about and things we agree about, but through these mifgashim, these connections, that we have much more in common than we have that separates us. So again, thank you very much for having us here. It is our honor to be here.
Hi, where are you from? What's the name of your school, and what's special about your school?
Sure. So I'm the rabbi from the Schechter School of Westchester, which is a Jewish day school in Westchester, New York, which is about a half an hour, 30 minutes north of New York City. What's special about the school is it's a Jewish day school, meaning that while we have a public school system in the United States similar to what you have here in Poland, all of our students choose instead to go to a private school where they spend half the day studying general studies, math, science, English, and history, and half the day studying Jewish topics, Bible, rabbinic literature, prayer, and the Hebrew language.
Okay, see. And which students came to Poland, and how many of them, and what's the purpose of your visit?
Sure. The group that's here tonight is our 12th grade. Almost all of our 12th grade students. Those are our seniors. They're about to graduate. They'll graduate in June, and they'll mostly go to college next year. This is actually part of a much larger trip. They spend about 2 months away from home during their senior year, a week here in Poland, and then 7.5 weeks in Israel. The purpose of the trip overall is to study Jewish history in the places where the history happened. And the week in Poland is no different. They're studying the Jewish history in terms of when Jews arrived in Poland, why they arrived here, how the community flourished, and of course also what happened to the Jews between the years of 1939 and 1945 in terms of the Shoah, the Holocaust, and also connecting with modern Jewish communities here in Poland and connecting with modern communities in Poland in general. And that's why we come to Otwock, so our students can meet your students.
Okay, nice. And could you tell me about your stay in Poland here?
Sure. So our itinerary, our stay in Poland, we arrive in Warsaw, travel to Krakow, from Krakow to Lublin, and from Lublin back to Warsaw. And over the course of the week, we go and see a lot of different places. Some of the places we see are synagogues from the 1400s and 1500s, places that are monuments to the Jewish culture that existed here in Poland for 800 years. Some of the places that we go to are places of loss. We were this morning in Majdanek, in Lublin. We were on Sunday in Auschwitz, in Auschwitzim. We've been to Sobibor, almost on the border with Belarus, and we will be going to Treblinka also. So we see both the places where the Shoah took place, and also the places where Jews lived and flourished for hundreds and hundreds of years. And when we're in Krakow and when we're in Warsaw, we also have the opportunity to connect with Jews who live here today, going to synagogues where there are still Jewish communities, praying with them and being a part of their community for the week that we're here.
And what do you like about our school?
What I love about coming to Otwock and what I love about this school is that through the connections that we have with people like Piotr and with the students here, we're able to build a bridge. Our students don't really know much about modern Poland. Very few of them know anyone who's Polish, and it's very easy to come here and remember Poland only for the bad things that the Germans did here. So it's easy to associate Poland with Auschwitz. I hope that after coming here, what your students are able to give my students is the opportunity to associate Poland not just with the things that the Nazis did here, but with the amazing culture that the Jews had here before, and the real openness that your students always show to learning about Jewish culture and wanting to know about Judaism today. I think that's really amazing because you are really much more what Poland really is than a place like Auschwitz.
Okay, thank you. And on behalf of all the students, we would like to invite you to visit us again as soon as possible.
My pleasure. We'll definitely be back here. I can certainly say dziękuję bardzo. Thank you for having us. It's great to be here.
Imagine all the people leaving for